Elite Clarity Nation, what's up? So, starting off with an apology. I used my MacBook yesterday for my video, and it was absolutely horrible. The quality was dog shit. I'm not doing it again, so I apologize for that. I'll take the few extra steps to get a good quality video where you're not necessarily staring up my nose the whole time, or it doesn't feel like I'm looking down on you and all grainy and nasty. So we're talking about the sixth leadership principle or sixth commitment today, which is resiliency, which is kind of ironic. I chose to wear my Spartan hoodie today, and we didn't even plan it out. We'll talk about resiliency, and a big part of resiliency is a big part of the Spartan lifestyle. You see, without having the courage to face your fears, to step up, to stand up for what's right, to stand up for yourself and others, it's going to be very hard to establish trust. Without trust, you're not going to trust yourself. You're not going to trust. It's going to be very hard for others to trust you, which leads into respect, right? If you're not respecting yourself, other people are not going to respect you as much, right? And it's not just respect for other people. It's respect for business. It's respect for the world as a whole, right? World-centric. And that leads into growth, right? If you're not committed to growth, if you're not committed to courage, trust, respect, it's going to be very hard to push yourself to grow at the levels that you want to grow, which means your commitment to excellency isn't going to be there as well. And excellency leads right on in to resiliency, right? Resiliency is grit. It's perseverance. It is that ability that no matter how thick or thin things are, it is your ability to keep pushing forward. It is your ability to overcome, adapt, and persevere. And if you really are not challenging and developing our resiliency every single day, we're going to continue to turtle and quit and give up when times get tough. This is very evident in fitness challenges or any sort of a challenge. I see it right now in the 6-week On It 6 challenge, which is a 6-week fitness challenge. Come up at the end of week 2, it was great, but everybody started dropping off. They saw that we had 2 EMOMs in week 3. That was it. They were done. They couldn't challenge. They didn't want to challenge or push themselves. They don't have the commitments. They don't have the courage. They don't have the trust. They don't have the respect within themselves. They're not committed to growth. They're not committed to excellence, right? It all goes hand in hand. You see, you think of coaching programs as well. Anything that you've ever done. People start dropping off around the 25-30% mark because things get too tough. They have too many excuses. There's too much crap in the way for them to continue to progress, to continue to move forward. So they quit on themselves. And in doing so, in quitting on themselves, they quit on the people who believe in them. They quit on the people who are cheering them on, and they quit on the people who want to see them win. And that breaks trust, and they lose respect. And it's that much harder to pick up the pieces and move. Resiliency is one of those things. Resiliency requires a lot of discipline to keep pushing, and building that muscle, exercising that muscle is absolutely key, because guess what? Life's not easy. Building a business, working on your health, your fitness, your nutrition, meditating, working on your connection with spirit, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. All this stuff is so very simple, but it's not easy. It takes commitment and it takes resiliency to stick with it every single day, day in and day out. And without resiliency, everything else falls apart. Without everything else, it's very hard to have the resiliency, because part of resiliency is the courage, the trust, and the respect, right? And the more that other people trust and respect you, and they see your courage and they see you're pushing through, the more they're going to be willing to help you. But if you break and you decide to tap out, that's gone. It takes a lot longer to rebuild that leadership capital than it does to build it and maintain it to begin with. Elite Clarity Nation, that's what I got for you. As you go about your day today, what can you do to practice your resiliency? Can you have a cold shower? Can you push harder on your workout? What is it? Drop a comment down below. Let me know. Cheers.